Do you hear that?
What? What are you talking about? Is
The old
this
man's the old,
really us?
the old man's voice drowns in a sudden gust of
Your
wind.
skin crawls.
Oh, that's so cool.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Blink.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
The old man looks at the reeds and then at you. The giant stick insect?
There's nothing there.
He looks
The
confused.
stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise instinctively.
There it is, I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kim, can you see
I
it?
can see it.
4 simple words, thank God. If you can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
Lieutenant whispers and then takes a step towards the giant arthropod. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Approach the phasmid. Oh, that's so cool.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
Listen carefully.
Be afraid. You smell wrong.
This is the Insulindian phasmid.
It is.
You feel the familiar ring of his jacket unzipping slowly, painfully,
You
painstakingly so.
glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open extremely carefully. It's the camera. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
The flash is loud, it won't like
We
that.
need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear. I am not palatable. Do not eat me. I am afraid.
It's afraid. Stop now. Okay, take the picture. We should take a picture.
With the sound of metal sliding against metal, the lieutenant reveals the lens. The glass glints in his hand as he begins to slide in an ampoule. You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. The motions are quick, sudden. Something cracks in the lieutenant. He's letting his pride get in the way.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right. It could scare it away. I need a better moment when it's not looking.
I'll wait. I'm on standby, he thinks, his hands sweaty around the machine. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air. Slowly.
Laid the pheromone on thick. All right. Ah.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. Sweat drips from your brow, soak in your chest. You reek of it, your chemicals. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to to take in and expel air. It's smelling you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
It's smelling me.
Maybe it is real, the pheromone.
Lieutenant's mouth is a
About
game.
now, he is ready to believe in anything. The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue expanding like lunglets, breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze.
Raise your hand slowly.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence. No, stop. Be afraid.
Raise the other hand.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are
God,
white,
it's so
like
beautiful.
stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
That's right. Pray. Don't pray to me. I'm nothing. Pray.
Unwittingly, the insect continues its stridulations. As it moves, tuft-like structures still pretending to be plants rustle along on its joints. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on my tiptoes and
You
look.
were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before, like burnt roses.
Kim, it's foam.
Careful, it may be poisonous.
Watches you
The
apprehensively.
foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one, letting out that same smell, like summer burning. Apricot blossoms, white blossoms erupting, a sensation like cold hands on your face.
What are you doing?
I exist.
Oh! I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Fire burning. It's Wonderbar. I'm ill. If I tell you, what will happen? It's Wonderbar.
Holy is the Lord of hosts, and all the earth is filled with his glory. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist,
Intruded upon by what?
shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations, a swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms, all speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did, it would never ache.
The fuck is happening to me right now? I'm glad to be me, an incredibly sensitive instrument. You're the type of animal I would like to be. No, I'm glad to be me.
Few of us can begin to imagine the horror of you. It's all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be like the highest of hells, kaleidoscope of fire and writhing glass. Eternal damnation.
That's about right.
Even when you're sleeping, and when you wake, you carry it around on your neck, with eyes open that cannot help but swallow more behind the mirror. I feel great, mute empathy for you.
It's hell. I changed my mind. I want to be with you. It was very disorienting at first, but I'm keeping my shit
That
together.
must be incredibly hard. The arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the vision spins out of control, the insects will be looking on, rooting for you. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
Oh, I love the Phasma so much.
In honor of your will, Lieutenant Euphrator, that you kept from falling apart in the face of sheer terror, day after day, second by second.
Oh, this is so good.
Detective,
Hi, Inland. I am a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
Also that. The killer. I was born to detect you.
Yes. No one detected me for such a long, long time. For thousands of years. I dithered, out of sight. Trapped myself in greenery.
This is my masterpiece.
No one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping
Aww.
of blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you are awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real.
Where does this come from, all of this, all around us, the world?
Not even the birds know that.
Huh.
Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Perhaps it's sent to us by a god, and all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer?
You can also eat it.
Huh?
It is a leaf. You can put it in your mouth. Yum yum. Or read.
Oh my god, I love the Phasma.
wait,
So you look like a reed and you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Have you accidentally ever eaten a reed Phasma?
Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
Okay, what are
I
you?
am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trashkins and boys.
Because she was what
it
stole.
may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics that
She
help it
stole everything
maintain
from
its
Claus's buoy.
camouflage.
I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me.
Oh.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the cities in Malaysia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez, March 51.
Are you poisonous?
I
Venomous.
do not have a Stardew display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry. It is only destructive over long periods of time.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
She's what's puppeting the deserter. Are you the miracle?
No. You are the miracle.
What?
It was you, coming from the west, from the whirling. You were coming.
The
How?
moral of our encounter is I am a relatively medium life form, while you are extreme, all engulfing madness.
Yeah.
A volatile simian nervous system, ominously new to the planet. The pale too came with you. No one
Oh.
remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, the palest human
It is
made?
a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of
You are a
power.
violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you
yeah.
will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident. I
How?
suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust. that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Huh. Worse
Everything
how?
your eyes touch goes back there, behind a nerve mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget?
She reminds me of Tekla from Wolfenstein. Blink quickly. That's so rude. Have I always thought this way? But I want to blink and undo 12 billion years of matter expansion. This is the gloaming I've been waiting for ever since I woke up in the hotel room. I've already forgotten the whole world once when I drank too much. I will be extra, extra careful not to blink, stick insect, don't worry. This is the gloaming.
So, it is already happening. One day, one of you will close your eyes and sign, and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Reality is an illusion. Kim, I'm having a violent epileptic seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
Okay, what does it
You're
look like?
just staring at it.
He whispers. Then I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of. No, I told you what it's about, our fate. The case is meaningless compared to this. Laughed nervously. I have totally transcended the case.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was all.
No, there is one more.
No, there are no more thoughts. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the kindest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the scariest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the most beautiful. Oh. Yeah, you're really pretty.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it for the working class.
What woman?
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So overly far you were prepared to go in her presence. And it.
I will.
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
I believe that's her telling me to go after the moralist route. That's amazing. To follow in DeLorean practices. Okay, Kim, take the picture. With a slow ring of metal, the lieutenant slides the lens open and raises it to eye level.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Please don't shoot my
The
friend.
shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you. The sweat on your arms feels cold as ice, as if you're frozen as well, in the shadow of this great statue of chitinous marble.
I got it.
You hear the lieutenant whisper as the creature's shape develops on a photo paper in his hand. A polychrome ghost of white streaks against the reeds and sky, and you as a shadow before it.
Immortalized for all time.
Slowly reach out and touch the creature's whisker, pet its scythe-like forearm. Yeah, I want to touch its whisker.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the kiting curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your fingertip feels cold, ticklish. The sensation is electrifying, resounding through your body. It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit wet. Looks like someone's got hurt in a fight. This antennae is much smaller than the other one.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Look at your finger.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen.
Like
it
a-
tastes like sugar, very faint. The anthropod towers above you, tufts of reeds.
I
pointed
had
from
to.
limb
I'm
end,
sorry. I don't know why I did.
Odorless, mostly comprised of water.
Carefully pet its scythe-like
The
form.
limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over.
No.
Its hollow exoskeleton.
Don't
collapsing.
cryptid tipping.
Warning. It's about to move.
Warning!
You can sense it.
Run your hand up the slender limb higher.
A small shudder passes the creature's arm. High above you, its black pearl eyes still glisten, mesmerized by the light passing its nervous system. There is some kind of countdown happening as it slowly processes the overwhelming brightness of the signal. The invertebrate is regaining control.
We got it.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes do not stray from you.
Disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Aww. Bye, friend.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
Loot!
It's gone.
Lieutenant looks north with his hand raised to his brow.
Apparently,
You can walk on
yes,
water?
like a water strider. Only, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He shakes his head with amazement. What's that in the
Looks
reeds?
like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
What now?
What?
The old man behind you repeats suddenly. He's put his hand to the ash. It's dirty
Our
and black.
suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Well, that was unbelievable. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh. That's Clause's passport. That's the last piece of armor.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces.
Yes.
Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
I don't think this helmet would have helped me anyway, looking down at my wound.
It would have looked very impressive. Still, you found it all. Now your mortal coil is completely protected. Few cops are this futuristic.
At least I am now truly invincible. Okay, another skill point. Hold on, let's take a look at. We just got a bunch of stuff. That was incredible. That was okay. +1 half-life because head as battering ram. Oh, that's a little dorky looking. -1 suggestion because fighter, not a lover. This monstrous-looking bug-eyed ceramic helmet was in the phasmid's nest. Still has some reeds sticking out of it, and it smells of seawater, but it's otherwise wearable, if not exactly comfortable. Putting it on feels scary somehow. Yeah, that ain't for me. I like our big cat. Okay. We've got that's the scope, a common 30mm sniper scope attached to an almost any bolt-action 4.46 caliber. Uses an older style non-dotted range-finding reticle. See, we just still stuck to the lens and suffered water damage from its time in the phasmid's dowry. I like it, the term of dowry. This well-traveled passport with visa stamped in it is issued by the Republic of Orania. You found it in the phasmid's nest on the island. You can open it for more details.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Orania, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Which is not her
Classius
name.
hidden documents from the MT boy.
It says Catcher.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Katarzyna Alazie was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from. Remember? God damn it. I told you she kept lying to you.
Yeah,
She's probably lying to someone else right now, in another city.
that was supposed to be your real name. She lied to us.
Yes, somehow she managed to lie to us one more time. In a way, she's still lying to us right now.
What's her
I
real
don't
name
know.
then?
But it's not Katarzyna Alazie or Clasia or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, detective. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
The winds are silent. The streets are empty of her. She is no longer in the city of Revachol.
What was this doing in a
Maybe
fast
our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Clasius, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or
The phasmid took it. I sensed it do it. I saw something open the buoy with spindly
like
legs.
a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual.
By now, the lieutenant has accepted your unusual methods.
I can see how the helmet could
Yeah.
wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
A curious octopus would do something similar. Or
Yeah.
even a cuttlefish.
Maybe he was
An
curious.
octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point.
Nerd. All right,
It's
photo.
classier, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow.
All right, we'll put that away. Oh my god, is that literally... That's it, okay. Oh, we are almost done, friends. Still have a little
What
bit to
is
go.
it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Sir, how could you not see the Phasmid? He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking, like an addict of some terrible substance.
Touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Doras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What has happened to this
Old
man?
age and shock.
I think it's the Phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the Phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke. Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
Before, when we evaluated his state, he seemed strangely
He
animated.
was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Perhaps this is induced by something in the
It does
Phasmid?
not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
He takes off his glasses and cleans them. When he puts them back on, he's still staring at the sea. He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the
That
reeds.
could be
right now.
part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dras,
He touches
No
his shoulder.
response.
Maybe this is how the Phasmid stayed hidden after all these
then how
years.
did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yeah, you forget
Mm-hmm.
it's there.
Mr. Dras, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds?
He
The doctors
stutters.
will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This
I think-
is a little advanced for a nurse.
I think he's addicted to
Like
it.
a drug?
He has displayed addict behavior, not just
His
to
pupils
painkillers.
appear to be dilated. They still are.
He examines his eyes. Could it be that there's something hormonal in his relationship to the
You mean
Phasmid?
pheromonal?
He seemed a little off for a man his age,
Just go.
Randy.
Knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania, I see what you mean.
It's definitely toxic, the Phasmid. He told me
Told
this.
you? Yes, good. During your long staring match, I understand.
He looks at the man in the near. He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much how much of it in
He
its
did
company.
seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe.
He looks at his
I
notebook.
have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
We found some things in the Phasmid's nest, Mr.
He
Dross.
stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him the ceramic helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is. The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the Phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
Show him the
No
passport.
reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80. This is an old man, at last. No longer a tin soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy on the coast?
The spirits.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply. He's gone again.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
closed my own water bottle too tightly. Show him the detached.
I lost.
You lost it?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times.
He's really good at
Beige
ignoring me.
and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh.
I'll let you rest now,
The
Mr.
plastic
Dross.
cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal. The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
We should
Okay.
think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Well, that was a ton. Okay, time for the return. And then that is the end. Yeah, the poor guy. There's a real life equivalent or situation like this that is commonly used in media. Actually, now that I think about it, where you have World War II Japanese soldiers that are left out across the islands that are basically under the assumption that the war has not yet ended, and there's that and just the fact that the emphasis on like the sex part of it is the thing that kind of sticks out. Of just like he really was just watching, basically like obsessively, and it's just like it reminds me of like you don't want to know
The
why
skiff
people do
is
the things
swaying
they do
on the
because you'd be
waves
disappointed
by
by
the
the
dock.
simplicity of it, and it's incredible to see where this case goes.
We are done here.
He says, adjusting his glasses, and he looks over
The
the water.
skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty
Huh.
and climb out of the skiff.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk to Lillian. Let her know that we. Oh, she ain't here. Never mind. Oh, hello. Save real quick. I thought we went to the whirling first.
Look what the tide brought him.
Ha! Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and tilts his head.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
I look cool. Fuck you.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just
Music.
seen. This is the man with sunglasses whirling in rags.
You're wearing a
But where are the
disguise.
sunglasses?
Wait, you're the man with sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Forget the armor. No one else seemed bothered by
Oh,
it.
really? You don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
Now that you start thinking about it, maybe they were afraid of you.
Yeah, I'm a cop in a goddamn exoskeleton.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
Vic, calm down.
Forget about all this. There's a
We're
giant.
not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
He points at you with both hands. Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Quemar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
He says, gesturing towards his companions.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after pavement.
Heh.
Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
He points to
The
the seaport.
scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy. The two aren't mutually exclusive.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing the Lieutenant the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
What's this
We
about?
want to help you.
Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Okay, before you just pause that thought, Trant. How close was I to? I was 2 hours off from getting this done. Damn. All right.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets. Shit, kid. What an interest in Monica.
Oh, actually, let's put points in things while we have the chance. Since this, I think, our last. There we go, Spirit Decor. What's a shit kid?
You. Shit kid, that's you.
Despite all that you've done,
Oh.
the deserter, the phasmid, the case,
Despite all that I've done.
No, because of all that you've done.
How'd you know I was
The
here?
cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
After all that Sylvie stuff, he betrays me. I saved his establishment, and he still betrays me. Turn to face the general direction of the whirling in rags and yell, "Damn you, cafeteria manager! You betrayed me for the last time!" Okay, I understand. Okay, Gart told. Damn you, cafeteria
which,
manager!
The giant aerographito in front of the building. The one that's burning. Did you do that?
It was the junior delinquent. Yeah, I lit on fire. It was a poetic gesture.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you, Trant? I told you it was our shit kid.
The line is from Lou Giaton's Mirova 82, isn't it? About girl-child communism, the titular returning character to ghost the apparition of... Good choice, Harry.
He looks around, noticing the impatience of his companions, and stops himself.
he is correct. It was the Seraillese poet, Lou Giaton, who, in the 50s of the last century, composed her.
Don't encourage him, Trant.
Okay.
He interrupted my encyclopedia prompt. You aren't the man in sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true.
You exchange a look with the special
And it
consultant.
was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Actually, I suspected something was off. Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized it was. I knew you. I don't like being lied to. Okay, I had that coming. Actually, I suspected something was off.
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
Absolutely no idea. 100 years?
Thanks, encyclopedia. How is that a success? You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman.
Lieutenant, my name is not Horse-Faced Woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
You know what she means by friends. But ask, just to be sure.
Electrochemistry, you suck so much. Okay, Patrol Officer Minot, glad to make the acquaintance. Let's put the past behind us. I'm truly sorry. Friends with benefits. We're still friends. I just have a stupid head. That's how I actually talk.
Okay. Because you're my commanding officer, I really want to respect you.
Huh.
I want us to have a normal relationship.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
So, Trant Hiddleston turns out to be special consultant Trant
Yes.
Hiddleston.
I'm Trant Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Trant Heilerstein.
What was with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
His son? What a joke. Everyone is lying to you.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is your son now, special consultant? Oh yeah, what was up with all the interesting history? Spying on me? Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane.
Nah.
He's smart. Let's move on.
Duped again. No one's who they say they
Duped. Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
are. Gardner, scab leader, this. At least tell me you're who you say you are, Kim.
Yes, I'm still Kinki Suragi, still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
Did I mention a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit. Under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory. Who else is this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn major crimes unit. There's you, me, Jude, Tron fucking Heidelstown, and Guillaume Baby.
He stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Yeah, first, who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence. Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary
God
tribunal.
damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you
You
in the
told
eye.
us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Wait, so you let me face a squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson? All will burn, Satellite Office Vic Mayor, make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police god? I said all those things? I'm not like that anymore. All will burn.
Here we go. Alcoholic delirium. Visions. All must pay.
None of these is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring. He can drive a boat. He's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia. Episodic and semantic.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions
Oh,
of
I'm totally
money,
doing another playthrough where I do volition and I know what's going on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Wait, socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking Verhede for school here. But Harry,
That's my new
I
excuse.
asked, what do you think happened?
I drank so much I lost my memory and now I'm slowly recovering it. 1 second. No. I was gonna say, you have been on the chair behind me this whole time, and I've been saving you until the end. You are not leaving me now. I made it all up. It was a fantasy, a stupid joke. I know what I am. It might have something to do with the anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world. What? What is baby upset? No upset baby. Oh, he's so upset. Why are you so upset? Oh, come here. Oh, he's so upset. You're interrupting such an important moment. Mwah. And I'm letting it happen. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Can I get one belly rub before you go? All right, here you go. I can't help but pick him up and scream. All right. I made it all up. It was a fantasy joke. It was a fantasy, a stupid joke. I know what I am. It might have something to do with the anomaly in the church. I am a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. Capitalism. Capitalism fucked me beyond all recognition. Trent is right. It might have something to do with the anomaly in the church.
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain. Sure. This theory has great symmetry. I see how it folds into itself neatly.
Precisely, Satellite Officer Vic Mayor. It's Martinez.
Take this seriously. I suspect there might be something wrong with Martinez. I'll explain later, but there's another man who's lost his memory. A crab man. I knew you'd be too close-minded to understand the anomaly. Take this seriously.
This sounds odd, but I was there. The church on the coast was shaking from an audio-spatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic or perhaps related to radio waves. Either way, it was real. I've even put it in my report. You should read it. I do not, however, think it has anything to do with him drinking himself to the point of brain damage.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think his other anthroponetics are a hoax. Pale produces global phenomena. It's proven. However, what has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking too much Komodo Red. Honestly, I think he's just lying to us.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
She pauses.
So you don't remember not remembering. Beautiful. The two cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the Next World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in?
Yeah.
What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect. Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures towards
Look
the
at the
scenery.
ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Really,
I love
will you not
Jean
be
so
able to
much.
work in the
She's
major
so
crimes
much.
unit? Is he a crétin now? I want to know that.